recent years, vaping has gained popularity as a supposed safer alternative to traditional smoking. Marketed as a way to quit smoking or as a healthier habit, vaping has attracted millions of users, especially among the younger generation. However, the truth about vaping and its impact on the human body is far from the glamorous image portrayed in advertisements.
There was yet another death connected to the use of e-cigarettes.
In this video we will delve into the science and research behind vaping to uncover the hidden dangers it poses to your health. Before we dive into its health effects, let's briefly understand what vaping is. Vaping involves inhaling a vaporized solution, usually containing nicotine, through an electronic device called an e-cigarette. This solution, often referred to as vape juice or e-liquid, typically includes nicotine, flavorings, and other chemicals. Some of these chemicals can include 1. Propylene glycol, PG. This is a common base liquid used in e-liquids. It's known for its ability to produce vapor and is considered safe for consumption. However, some individuals may be sensitive to PG and may experience throat irritation. 2. Vegetable glycerin, VG, like PG. VG is another base liquid used in e-liquids. It's thicker than PG and is responsible for producing larger vapor clouds. It's generally considered safe, but like PG, some people may have sensitivities. 3. Water. Water is sometimes added to dilute the e-liquid, especially for high-concentration nicotine solutions. 4. Flavor additives. These are various chemicals used to create different flavors. They can range from simple food-grade flavorings to more complex chemical compounds. 5. Various chemical additives. Some e-liquids may contain additional chemicals like stabilizers, preservatives, and pH adjusters to enhance the stability and consistency of the liquid. 6. Trace amounts of contaminants. Depending on the manufacturing process and quality control, there may be trace amounts of impurities or contaminants in e-liquids. These can include small amounts of metals, such as lead, and other potentially harmful substances. 7. Nicotine salts. In some e-liquids, especially those designed for pod systems, nicotine is present in a salt form rather than the freebase form commonly found in traditional cigarettes. Nicotine salts allow for higher nicotine concentrations without the harshness associated with freebase nicotine. It's important to note that the specific composition of e-liquids can vary widely depending on the brand, manufacturer, and type of product. Additionally, the lack of standardized regulations in the vaping industry means that the quality and safety of e-liquids may not always be consistent. For individuals considering vaping or trying to quit smoking, it's crucial to be aware of the potential risks associated with the various chemicals present in e-liquids. Consulting with a healthcare professional or seeking evidence-based smoking cessation methods is advised. The nicotine factor. One of the most significant concerns surrounding vaping is its nicotine content. Nicotine is a highly addictive substance found in tobacco, and it's also present in most vape liquids. In fact, some e-cigarettes deliver nicotine even more efficiently than traditional cigarettes, making it easier for users to become addicted. Nicotine addiction not only leads to cravings but also has numerous negative health effects. For instance, the increased heart rate caused by nicotine can strain the cardiovascular system over time, potentially leading to conditions like hypertension and an increased risk of heart disease. Studies have shown that long-term nicotine use can also have detrimental effects on the arteries, reducing their ability to function properly and increasing the risk of atherosclerosis. Additionally, nicotine withdrawal can be a significant challenge for those attempting to quit vaping. Symptoms like irritability, anxiety, and difficulty concentrating can be debilitating, making it a difficult habit to break. This underscores the importance of recognizing the addictive nature of vaping and seeking support if you're trying to quit. Respiratory effects. While vaping eliminates the combustion associated with traditional cigarettes, it doesn't mean it's entirely safe for your respiratory system. 1. Lung irritation. The inhalation of vaporized chemicals and fine particles can irritate the lungs, leading to symptoms like coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. Some individuals may experience a condition known as vapor's cough, characterized by persistent coughing, which is the body's way of trying to expel irritants from the respiratory system. 2. Risk of lung infections. vaping has been associated with an increased risk of respiratory infections. The aerosol produced by e-cigarettes can weaken the immune system's ability to respond to harmful bacteria and viruses. This means that vapers may be more susceptible to conditions like bronchitis and pneumonia. 3. Vaping-associated lung injury, VALI. In recent years, there have been cases of severe lung injuries linked to vaping, known as VALI. These cases often require hospitalization and can be life-threatening. VALI is a serious and sometimes fatal condition characterized by symptoms such as cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, and in severe cases, acute respiratory distress syndrome, ARDS. It's crucial to recognize the potential dangers associated with vaping and seek medical attention if you experience any concerning symptoms. Unknown long-term effects. One of the most concerning aspects of vaping is the lack of long-term research. Vaping has only been around for a relatively short time, so its full effects on the body remain unknown. 1. Potential for cancer. While vaping eliminates the combustion process that produces many carcinogens in traditional cigarettes, it's not entirely free from risk. Some studies have identified potentially cancer-causing chemicals in vape aerosol, although the levels are generally lower than in cigarette smoke. For example, formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, can be produced when e-liquids are heated at high temperatures. 2. Cardiovascular health. Long-term cardiovascular effects of vaping are still not well understood, but initial research suggests that it may have adverse consequences on heart health, especially in individuals with pre-existing conditions. Studies have shown that vaping can lead to an increase in oxidative stress and inflammation in the cardiovascular system, which are factors associated with a higher risk of heart disease. 3. Effects on reproductive health. Vaping may have adverse effects on reproductive health, including reduced fertility and potential risks to the developing fetus during pregnancy. Nicotine and other chemicals present in e-cigarettes can have detrimental effects on both male and female reproductive systems. For example, nicotine exposure during pregnancy has been linked to low birth weight, preterm delivery, and developmental issues in infants. Continued research in these areas is crucial to fully understand the long-term implications of vaping on human health. The role of vaping in the youth epidemic. Perhaps one of the most alarming aspects of vaping is its popularity among young people.
The device has now hooked countless teenagers.
E-cigarettes are often marketed with appealing flavors and packaging that attract teenagers and adolescents. 1. Addiction. The earlier individuals start using nicotine, the more likely they are to become addicted. This can have lifelong implications for their health and well-being. Research has shown that young people who use e-cigarettes are more likely to transition to traditional cigarette smoking, perpetuating a cycle of nicotine addiction and associated health risks. 2. Brain development. Adolescents developing brains are more susceptible to the harmful effects of nicotine. Vaping during this critical period can lead to lasting cognitive and behavioral issues. Studies have demonstrated that nicotine exposure during adolescence can interfere with brain development, affecting areas responsible for attention, learning, and impulse control. 3. Gateway to smoking. Contrary to the claim that vaping helps people quit smoking, there's evidence suggesting that it serves as a gateway to traditional cigarette use among young people. A study published in JAMA Pediatrics found that teenagers who vape are more likely to start smoking cigarettes compared to their non-vaping peers. This raises concerns about the potential long-term health consequences for a generation that may be exposed to both vaping and smoking. Regulatory efforts and legal implications. Recognizing the dangers of vaping, many countries and states have implemented regulations to curb its use, especially among young people. 1. Flavor bans. Some places have banned flavored vape products, recognizing that these flavors are particularly appealing to young users. Flavors like fruit, candy, and dessert can mask the harshness of nicotine and make vaping more enticing to teenagers. 2. Increased minimum age. Many regions have raised the minimum age for purchasing e-cigarettes to 21, aligning it with the legal age for purchasing tobacco products. This aims to restrict access to vaping products for younger individuals. 3. Stricter advertising restrictions. Efforts have been made to restrict the marketing and advertising of e-cigarettes, especially in ways that might appeal to young people. This includes limitations on advertising in places frequented by youth and restrictions on the use of images or themes that may be attractive to adolescents. While vaping is often marketed as a safer alternative to smoking, the evidence suggests that it comes with its own set of health risks, many of which are not yet fully understood. Nicotine addiction, respiratory issues, and the potential for long-term health problems are serious concerns associated with vaping. Moreover, the alarming rise in youth vaping calls for urgent action and stricter regulations. For those who are currently vaping, it's crucial to consider the potential health consequences and seek support if you want to quit. Ultimately, choosing a healthy lifestyle means making informed choices, and understanding the risks of vaping is a significant step in that direction. It's essential to continue research and education efforts to protect public health and ensure a safer future for generations to come. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable insights on maintaining a healthy lifestyle.